Hey everybody, today this is Tuesday's work, so it's 8-3 and we're going to draw triangles given with given conditions. So again, we're moving on with triangles with the same concept, try to get you prepared for pre-algebra next year. So as we go through to our first slide, we're going to talk about triangle inequality theorem. So that means the sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. So that's just saying that if we have two lengths, x and y, if we add those together, they're going to be greater than z. Okay, that's all that's saying. So same thing, x and z added together are going to be greater than y plus z added together is going to be greater than x. So two sides are going to be greater than one. That's all basically that's saying. So don't get thrown off by the big words of inequality and theorem. So just make sure we keep that in mind, that two sides are always added together are going to be greater than the third side. Okay, so keep that in mind as we go forward. So let's go to the next slide. So it's asking is it is possible to construct a triangle with sides measuring 4 feet, 7 feet, and 14 feet. So if we have a triangle and we do this and we have 4 feet, 7 feet, and 14. Okay, is it possible for us to construct that? So if we look at our triangle inequality theorem, so if we take 4 plus 7, and that's going to be added to what? 11, right? So is 11 greater than 14? No, it's not greater than 14. So it's not going to, we can't draw this triangle. Okay, so that's a bad triangle. Okay, so that's not even going to work. So now if we take the two sides of 7 plus 4 is greater than 4, can we do that? 7 plus 14 is 21. Is that greater than 4? Yes. Okay. So it all depends on how you draw your triangle. Okay, so is 4 plus 14 greater than 7? 4 plus 14 is 18, right? So that's 21. This is 18. Is that greater than 7? Yes. So we can draw it that way. Okay, so that's all you got to do. Is just add those two things, and are they greater than the third? And you just say no or yes. So the inequalities are not all true. So it is not possible to draw this triangle. We didn't get 3 yeses here, right? We did get a no. So it is not possible to draw this triangle. Okay? So we'd have to get 3 yeses right here in order for it to be true. Okay? So we have to keep that understanding. So we did every combination of every side added together if it's greater than the third side. We had one combination that it came up with a no, so that means that triangle is no good. So it is not possible to draw this triangle. Okay, so keep that in mind. We have to get all 3 yeses. Is it possible to construct a triangle with sides measuring 2 inches, 2 inches, and 3 inches? So 2 plus 2, that's going to be 4. Is 4 greater than 3? Yes, it is. Okay. Again, not real difficult. 2 plus 3 is greater than 2. So 2 plus 3 is 5. Is that greater than 2? Yes. Okay, so you're just going to put yes there. 2 plus 3 again is 5. Is that greater than 2? Yes. So all 3 of our combinations right here come up with yeses, right? So the inequalities are all true, so it is possible to draw this triangle. So this is a possibility to have a triangle with these measurements. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Again, 3 yeses means it's possible. Okay, so just going on, same thing. Okay, again, so not too bad. So 3 plus 15 is 18. 18 greater than 9? Yes, it is. Okay, 15 plus 9, that's 24. Is 24 greater than 3? Absolutely. 3 plus 9 is 12. Is 12 greater than 15? No, it is not. Okay, so when we put these 3 measurements together, we have a no. So it is, when we put the inequalities are not all true, so it is not possible to draw this triangle. So that can't be a real triangle. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Okay, last page, and stick with me here. Okay, so Lincoln constructs a triangle with one side 5 inches long and another 7 inches long, which is not a possible length for the third side. Okay, so let's think about this. 5 plus 7 is 12. Okay, so which one of these numbers is 12 not greater than? 12, right? Because that would be equal. Okay, does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so 5 plus 3. Okay, so out of these numbers, which one do we think is the only one that it could be? Okay, so 5 plus 3, 5 plus 6, 5 plus 11, they're all going to be greater than 7 except for 5 plus 12. Okay, so we know that that's not a number. That can't be possible. Okay, that can't be possible. That can't be possible. So we know those are all nots, right? Okay, how about 7 plus 3? Okay, so that's going to be 10. Is 10 greater than 5? Yes. 7 plus 6? No. 7 plus 11? No. 7 plus 12? No. So which one of these all have in common? You see that? Which one did we cross off? Every one. So that's our answer is D, is 12 inches. So it could be 3 inches, it could be 6 inches, it could be 11 inches, but it cannot be 12. Okay, so we can have a triangle that's 5 inches long, 7 inches long, and 3, 6, or 11, but it cannot be 12. Okay, so kind of put that together in that fashion. Okay, so, and then you look forward and your homework's on there. It's 8-3B. Okay, so our homework's only been, 5 problems lately. So get those 5 problems in and get them turned in. Make sure you put your answers on the paper when you turn them in. I've had some people that have not put their answers on there. And so they're just turning in empty work. You're not getting a grade for that. I'm just returning it right back to you, telling you to put your answers on it. So make sure that you're doing that before you turn it in. All right. Have a great Tuesday.